You think your problem is money. It's not. You could get a raise tomorrow and still end up broke again 6 months later. That's the reality. Let me fill you in. Why? Because your income doesn't control your life. Your identity does. You don't spend like a wealthy person. You don't think like one. You don't move like one. You react emotionally. You chase dopamine. You normalize chaos. You buy things to feel valuable. And until that changes, nothing changes. Not your bank account, not your stress, not your future. Tonight, I'm going to expose the behaviors silently keeping millions trapped financially, including behaviors you probably think are normal. Might I remind you, this is only the beginning. The full story is coming up, so hang in there. And halfway through this video, I'm going to show you the one identity shift that instantly changes how you spend, save, invest, and think forever. Most people will ignore it. Wealthy people won't. Why is that? Cause people unconsciously protect the identity they've accepted. If someone believes they're bad with money, their brain starts proving it true. That's how identity works. Your habits are evidence for the story you tell yourself. I deserve this. I'll never be rich. I'm just trying to survive. I can't afford to invest. I'll start later. Those aren't thoughts. Those are identity statements. After all, we love the thought of being noticed, but our finances can create discomfort, trigger self-awareness. Have you noticed broke people always say, "I work hard," but wealthy people ask, "How can my money work harder?" Do you notice the difference in the two mind frames for which we're discussing? After all, let's be honest, whether you want to admit it or not, you're addicted to carrying an image as if you're wealthy, but let me fill you in. The majority of people you are constantly trying to impress truly could care less what type image you're carrying. The average person isn't building wealth. They're renting status, monthly payments, car notes, financed phones, luxury subscriptions. People buy things to temporarily escape how they feel inside. That's why broke spending is emotional. It's dopamine therapy. We all been there. In 10 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact daily behavior wealthy people avoid that keeps average people financially suffocating for decades. So let's be honest a moment. The most dangerous financial addiction isn't drugs. It's validation. Does this sound familiar to you? Well, you know, all the sleepless stress and worries wondering what people might think of you if you were to wear a certain item or drive a certain vehicle. It's very emotional, right? If everyone around you is broke, being broke feels normal. That's how environments trap people. You slowly inherit spending habits, excuses, emotional reactions, financial ceilings, without realizing it. You would have never guessed it, right? I can't help but laugh to myself because we all do this and do it quite regularly as well. What if the reason you struggle financially has nothing to do with intelligence and everything to do with what you normalized? Like all of the following: fast food, lottery tickets, social scrolling, payday loans, consumer ads, crowded stores, no more stalling for emergency, build up. The system profits from keeping you distracted. Poor attention creates poor people. Now let's dive into the hidden war. I like to refer to it as dopamine versus discipline. Are you familiar with this terminology? Your financial future is decided by tiny daily decisions nobody sees. The problem? Modern life trains you to lose that battle. Every app, every ad, every notification, they all teach your brain, consume now, think later. Here's some rapid-fire delivery. Fast food, fast scrolling, fast delivery, fast dopamine, fast spending. Slow wealth can't survive inside a fast addicted brain. Why is that, you say? Well, there's several reasons I can think of, and in a few minutes, I'm going to show you why wealthy people obsess over boredom, while broke people constantly need stimulation. Wealthy people don't just have different bank accounts, they have different identities. They see money differently. A broke mindset asks, "What can I buy?" A wealth mindset asks, "What can this become?" Well, here's a variety of options. Spending $200 on shoes versus investing $200, buying liabilities versus assets, consuming versus compounding. But here's the truth behind investing. The average person waits to feel rich before investing. Wealthy people invest before they feel ready. That's the difference. They set their mind on index funds, Roth IRAs, 401ks, long-term investing. Delayed gratification sounds surprising. The craziest part? Most millionaires looked financially boring for years before they looked wealthy. Look, here's a reminder: the future version of you is watching at all times. Here's the emotional escalation. Imagine meeting yourself 10 years from now. One version invested consistently, controlled impulses, learned discipline, changed environments. The other kept chasing temporary happiness. Same person, different identity, different life. Which version are you feeding right now? Nobody is coming to save you financially. Not the government, not your job, not motivation. Your future changes the moment your identity changes, because broke habits create broke lives, but disciplined habits compound forever. 1 year from now, you'll either thank yourself for starting or hate yourself for waiting again. If this video exposed something inside you, good. That means you're finally waking up. Subscribe to the channel, because the next video, I'm exposing the daily habits silently destroying your wealth before you ever have a chance to build it.